Hello Pisces, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your April 2023 mini tarot reading. You know what, before we begin, I want to tell you something here, and I'm going to use a piece of paper so I get the date right. I'm going to be at Spirit Fest in Daytona, Florida on April 29th and 30th. I hope you'll stop by and see me there. It is a wonderful event. I did Spirit Fest as a observer, a visitor in Punta Gorda last fall. Very well run, great readers, great vendors. So I'm looking forward to being there, and I will be going to Punta Gorda this fall, and we'll have an update for you. But I will list that information down below for you if you can make it. I'd love to meet you in person and talk to you. And I will be doing mini readings and regular readings there. And also, please remember, this is a general reading if you'd like one just about you. I've included my website down below. That's soulstarbliss.com. And you can also book me at Readings by Judy, JUDIE.com. And if you don't book me there, it's not me. Someone is out pretending to be me, but it's not me. So please, if you're going to book, please book there just for your own peace of mind. So let's see what is coming up for Pisces for the month of April 2023. Oh my goodness. Wow. Seems like quick change. It seems like there's been a lot of commotion around you. Wow. A lot of talk. Chatter. People telling you what to do or how to do it, or everybody having a solution to a problem. And I think that you might want to step back, breathe, and maybe take a look at what you think you should do. Seems like for work, some of you are learning how to stand up for yourself. Gosh, I just said this, that people are really overworked, shorthanded at companies and such all over the place, not just here, in other countries. I've read for people that are, still feeling at work they're understaffed and overworked. It says, stop giving your power away, okay? If you're getting to a point where you're getting angry that you're doing things, not just at work, but for other people, when you really want to say no and you say yes, you've given your power away. Simple way to call your power back: I'm calling my power back. Say it like you mean it. Do it as many times as needed, but it really works when you do it. It says preparedness in reverse, looking back to how you got to where you are right now. And I think that is for people that are Pisces, if you're having trouble in a family situation, maybe with a child or a family member or a brother or a sister or whatever, take a look back, or step back and say, gosh, how did we get here to this point? And I think you'll get some answers. I feel like being a winner for you is important. It is for all of us, but it looks like you're going to find out or see or feel or sense, whatever you do, how you can get that feeling back. Because Pisces, you are definitely a winner. Seems like you thought things would be had fallen into place by now. Whatever's going on right now is a time to, sometimes for me in the wintertime, it seems like I can go back and say, okay, I'm not going to worry about that today. And then when I come out of so-called hibernation, the answers are there. But this looks like you've been carrying some kind of, I can't do anything, I'm stuck here, and I can't move forward. It looks like, look around, take a look, make some choices. It seems like you're going to have the ability to negotiate, as a word that came to me, or talk to someone where you can come up with a thing that works for both of you. So speak up and speak from the heart could be really good, especially in a love relationship. It says that, you need to speak up. And you also need to listen. And how we do that is, we say what we want, but then we don't think about what we're going to say next. We actually open our ears and our spirit ears to hear what they have to say. Is it easy? No. Nobody wants to hear like, oh, if you were just kinder to me, or, you understood, whatever it might be. Let them speak. And then you speak and really listen to what they say, or vice versa. You can speak first, but don't be sitting thinking, okay, what am I going to say next? I'm going to do this, this, and this. If you can open up a communication, now is a really good time to mend or work on things that aren't working. I hope that helps you. And I hope that's for everybody, because communication seems to be a problem for a lot of people right now. And it says, walking away from a relationship, if you've done everything you can to fix that, or mend that, or make it work, you could walk away with no, guilt feelings. But if you just say, well, I'm not working on that anymore, or I'm done, you might have some guilt. So really think about it before you make a decision to end something. especially a relationship. And again, that's not for everybody. Could be, but I don't think it is. So whoever that's for and you claim it, please, please think about that. New beginnings definitely are possible here. New beginnings, beginning of a job, beginning of a business, beginning of something. I feel it really is business oriented. And it says, you know, people who haven't owned a business have no idea how much work it really is, I don't think. You know, they think, oh, if I had a business, I could take Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday off. Well, heads up, depending on what kind, if you have a restaurant, for instance, you're never going to get a day off. I know, I had one for 6 years. There's many things you can do. You can still plan around, but if you're wanting to do a business, don't just jump in and open a business. Get all the details down. Figure out, you know, who's going to be there, what you're going to, if you're going to sell, you know, marshmallows on a stick, make sure you know everything about them. If you're, you know, whatever your business might be, because it's going to be more work than I think some of you realize. I do feel like, jumping back, I feel like, I hope I got this right here. I think I do. It's going back to relationship. It says, you know, if you're starting a business, you're in a relationship, you either bring that person with you through the business, or they better be very understanding, because you're going to have long hours and long time and very tired when you first start. For not everybody, I guess not every business is like that. But just a heads up, it's not going to be as easy as you think it is. And remember, sometimes when you have a business, you don't even get paid. Everybody else gets paid first. That can be difficult too. And I'm wishing you well, if for those of you that decide to do it. Some of you have been wanting to do it for a long time, and hey, make a plan, make it work is what I say. Because if you don't have a, well, I shouldn't say that. Perhaps if you don't have a plan, you're going to end up with the Tower card, which can be very upsetting for people in many ways. But also it can be, if you have a plan or it works out for you, it's fantastic. There's nothing like, you know, knowing that you are making a difference. You know, if you have a business and it's a good business. I feel like there's going to be connections with people from the past for you. Now, I'm not sure. I got a feeling it might be family you haven't spoken to. For whatever reason, that, you know, things weren't going well with them or something like that. But I feel like the connection back to the family is going to be big for your whole family, your kids, if you have kids, your wife, your husband, whatever. This family connection has gone on long. This connection has gone on long enough, it looks like. And it's going to make those okay, example, you don't get along with your mother-in-law and your wife wants to see her mom, and they live far away and you don't want to go. So it's something like that, but it's going to be fixed. It's going to be repaired. It's going to have opportunities to grow and get better. That feeling of being alone is, being a loner isn't always a good thing. Sometimes not burdening, if there is such a word, your family with your being afraid. Everybody's afraid sometimes. Don't be the big, you know, king or queen that has no fear, because everybody has fear. Or at least I believe everybody has fear, and that would be of being left alone or business failing. Whatever it might be, your fear, you can work through it. Share it with your partner. And you might be quite surprised that the backing that you get from them. You know, they might be there, you know, lean on me when you're not strong kind of thing. I think this could be really good for you. And it says it's almost like a wake-up call, like, hey, I'm not alone. I'm not walking this earth walk by myself. Open to the other, your partner if you have one. Those of you that are single, you could be starting a new relationship. Are you ready? Are you ready to be that person? I think, Pisces, that you are. And with that said, putting your worries aside, excuses gone, you have nowhere to go but make the decision to move forward in all things. I'm not saying all Pisces are screwed up right now or having troubles. That's not at all what I'm saying. If you're feeling screwed up or you're having some troubles, take a look inside, because I think this could be a month where you say, enough is enough. I'm going to do what makes me happy, and I'm going to find a way to make that work. Your intuition is so strong, and you have your guides right there waiting for you. Remember, pray, ask for help, because it's time for change for you, and it's time to have a smile in your heart, in your face. And with that said, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss. I so appreciate you, Pisces, dropping by, and I'll see you again next month.